So real quick, but next week, have free weights handy. I'm going to use some 1, 2, or 3 pound dumbbells. I mean, I suppose you could go higher. I'm not going to go higher. Um, but yeah, if you don't have free weights, soup cans can double as a weight. So we're going to do our regular stuff, right? We got our warm up, and I want to do the leg lifts or the clams, as they're sometimes. I like to call them Jane Fondas. That's neither here nor there. Then we're gonna do side lunges, a couple other things. We're gonna go a little lighter on the upper body today, and a little heavier in the legs and core body today. So sit up nice and tall, arms enlarged. You're gonna make some big circles here. Keep your palms to the front of the room. When you get all the way up, you're gonna draw your shoulder blades together and then around. So you're retracting and extending your scapula, which is your shoulder blade. Another circle and back the other way. Come to stillness. You're gonna have your left arm out long, palm faces down. We're gonna do 2 side openers on each side. One of them is palm face down. So this joint is gonna work a little bit differently. So you're gonna bring your arm up as high as you can. And once it stops, then open up through your side body. You can even lower down on your right elbow. Try to keep your hips down on the ground. Fingers are wide the whole time. And then push yourself up. Flip your palm. Arm comes all the way up now. Reach once again. Breathe while you reach from hip to fingertips. Hands wide once again, keeping your fingers as spread out as you can. And then push yourself up. Right arm out long. Palm faces downward. My fingers are wide. Reach up. Try to keep that arm as straight as you can and in line with your other shoulder. Then you're going to start leaning over for that side opener. And once my arm stops moving, I'm continuing to try to draw it up. That's part of the side opener. Breathe while you're here. Push yourself up. Flip your hand, palm faces up. Arm comes all the way up now and reach. Breathe. From hip to fingertips, fingers wide. Come on up. You're going to do 2 twists on each side. You're going to do a simple twist right here. You twist to the left, right through your upper body. Right, my hips are quiet. I'm going to use my hands to hold my twist so I can relax my stomach and the muscles that got me into my twist. Just going to hold this, not pulling myself any deeper. Come on back through center, twist the other way. Hold on to your right leg with your left hand. One more breath. Back to center. So you're going to take your legs. You're going to take your left leg. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to do this different. Pardon. You're going to take your left leg over your right leg. Foot is down on the mat. My foot is as flat as it can be. And I'm going to twist. I'm going to have my arms out. I'm going to twist to the left. And when I stop twisting, I want to see if I can get my elbow in here on the inside, or rather, it's the outside, right? This is the outside of my left leg. And again, I'm not going to push deeper. Just going to hold this for a moment. And then what I want to do is not twist more. I want to use my elbow to push this knee a little bit, pushing that left knee towards the right just a little bit. So stretch throughout your outer hip on the left side. You can let that relax, come back to center. Switch. So now your left leg is long, right leg is over your left. My right hand is back here for stability. I'm going to twist, get my left elbow to the top of my right leg. I'm going to hold here. Then I'm going to push that right knee towards the left, just a little. Don't worry if it doesn't feel like a big stretch. You're still lengthening the muscles. Oftentimes, we overstretch stuff because we're looking for that sensation of a big stretch. And you don't really need that to lengthen the muscles. Come right back down. You can come right over your knees to your tabletop. Tailbone up. Shoulders roll back, gaze up. Then your tailbone tucks, shoulders forward, gaze to your knees. Have a little bit of softness in your elbows here. You don't want to overextend your elbows. Keep moving, one breath at a time. Lengthening your left leg. Press your toes down on the mat. Push through that left heel. And then switch. All right. Lie right down on your side. The legs are long. So once again, or if this is new, when you lift this top leg, you want to keep your eyes on your toes. If you start to lift your leg so much that you start pointing your foot up towards the ceiling, you've gone too high. Want to keep your toes pointed to the front, just like this. So we're going to count 10 on each side. 10, a little squeeze of your glute when you get to the top. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Now you're going to keep your feet together, lifting just to the knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can switch. So you're laying on the other side. I'll give you a moment to switch. And straight leg lifts. This is why I call these Jane Fondas. Right back in the 80s. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Come on up. I'm gonna do some side lunges. Before we get there, you're gonna go wide and forward fold. I usually walk my legs out a little once I land, just because it feels better for my stretching. I'm gonna draw myself over here to the left, over here to the right, back to center, bring my feet in. So for our side lunges today, I'm gonna do one side and then the other instead of alternating. So quick review, standing nice and tall, I'm sturdy, right? My foundation is good. If you think you need a little bit of help here, a chair is great to lean on, or even a wall, though it's a little more difficult with a wall unless it's at arm length. I'm going to step out. I'm going to lower down here. I'm going to come back. I'm going to pause right here because I don't want to kick off so much as I want to use my adductors to draw my legs together, right? Because you're working outside thigh here, then you're working inside thigh. And you don't have to slide your foot like I just did. It's good if you can, but it's all right if you don't. Just try not to jump back to position. So we'll do 10, 9, nice straight back, 8, 7, right? I'm not leaning way forward, staying nice and tall. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Now the other side. Take a minute. Make sure you're nice and stable. Toes pointing forward. And 10. Now it looks like my knee is past my toes here because of the camera angle. It's not. Just want to be careful there. 9, 8, 7, 6. Nice straight back. 5, 4. Breathing the whole while. Right, never holding your breath. 3, 2. Last one. Alrighty. Give your legs a little shake for your quads. And we're going to do knee to nose. So what this looks like, we're going to do 10 on each side. And you're going to settle into your what would be a downward facing dog. So my knees are soft here. My heels are off the mat. I'm pressing the mat away with my hands, but I'm also gripping. You see that? So I'm gripping the mat, but also pushing it away. So you're using traction with your hands. This helps you not just slide. If you've ever been in a yoga class and keep sliding, it's a certain way you use your hands to grip the mat and push it away at the same time. So settle into your best approximation of a downward dog. Right leg up. Can be here. Doesn't have to be all the way up here. And one rep looks like this. That's it. We'll go 10, 9, 8. I want to squeeze my leg when it gets here and squeezing the muscles in my leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's not so bad. Hold that downward dog for just a couple of breaths. One more. Lower your knees. Gonna come right around to seated. We're gonna do reverse crunches. I'm really fond of these as an exercise. So I like, now there's two ways you can do them here. First, I like my arms out here. I like to imagine I'm holding something. You don't have to hold anything. But you can start with your knees bent. And I want to imagine the straight line between the bottom of my sternum. It's the bone right in front. Sometimes it's called the breastbone. I want to imagine that straight line right down to my hips, my pelvis. And I want to imagine that I'm squeezing my pelvis up. So if you can see my hips, they're actually off the ground right here. The other way to do this, and I'm not going to do them this way, but you can. You can go long after every squeeze. So I'm pointing my toes, locking my legs out, my quads are working here. So that's a bit more intense. I'm going to go from here today. So I want to really squeeze and come back. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7. Try to hold your knees in. 6, as long as you can, right? 5. Oh, I did the wrong one. 4. That's your habits. Kick it in. 3, 2. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 1. I'm going to do one more just in case I messed up that count. So just take a moment, legs long, everything lengthens. Give your abs some space because we got one more whole set of abdominal. We're going to do twists. So once again, shoulder, not elbow, shoulder. So I'm going to bring my knee in, right? This leg is going to be floating up off the ground. I'm going to bring this left knee in. I'm going to do a twist here so that my shoulder to knee, shoulder to knee. And I want to feel my low back roll. So my low back rolls, I come up. Low back rolls, I come up. And we're going to do 10 on each side. We'll start here on the left. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause right here. We got plenty of time. We're really moving right along today. Let's double check the time, make sure I'm not in error. No, we got plenty of time. So why don't we go back to our side lunges? See if we can get another set of side lunges and a set of reverse crunches in again. So standing up nice and tall. Still want enough time for a cool down. So we're going to go 10. Remember, you're drawing your legs together. 9. Trying to land on my toes. So I'm landing gently. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Other side. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And then right down. See if we can crank out 15 for our final set of reverse crunches. I'm going to start with my knees here. My upper body's here. Trying to have a nice neutral spine. Right, my shoulders are off the ground just a little. And 15. Oh, wait. Pardon. You can go away. I was starting to do regular crunches. 14. 13. Try to hold those knees. 12. As long as you can. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Well, you're just cranking along here. I don't think I've had such a poorly timed set yet, except for the one when I went over. So we still got 8 minutes. That means we're going to do one set of push-ups with taps. This is a bonus set. If you've had enough of this shenanigans today, then you don't have to go anywhere. Wait a minute. we've got, of all the things, we have a printer software update. So you're gonna set up your high plank. You might do your push-ups from here. Right, that's fine. We're gonna go 10, tap, tap, 9, tap, the shoulders, 8, 7, elbows are out just a little bit, 6, 5, try not to rock your hips too much when you're tapping, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And come on down. And you can go right to your back. Everything long. As you exhale, draw your knees in. See if you can bring knees to shoulders, forehead towards your knees. Just going to round out and stretch your low back. Another breath, everything lengthens. This time you're going to bring your knees up. Shins are parallel. Arms out wide. You're going to bring your legs down to the right. You're going to gaze over the left. Be sure that your feet are not way in here towards your glutes. Right? You start here parallel. You come right down. A lot of people go here. Then when they come down, they lower their feet. Your feet come out here like this, and lower all the way down. Gaze over the left shoulder. Just try to breathe and just let everything go. Letting your knees sink a little deeper. Bring your knees up, gaze to neutral, knees down on the opposite side, gaze over your right shoulder. I'll have about 2 more of my breaths. Last one here. I'll bring my knees in, I'll rock and roll up. So upper body. So you can come over here. Let's see if we got this. You can lie down. And you're going to turn your head to the left. And you want to look at your hand. This should not be above or below your shoulder. You want it in line with your shoulder. And my right hand is going to push. And I'm going to kick that left leg over. I want to be really gentle here. It's a big movement for your body, for this insertion point for your pectoralis minoris. It's really tight in just about everybody, especially everybody who works at a computer for any length of time. Come on back. Switch out over here like this. Make sure your hand's not above and below. Push with my left hand. I'm going to kick my left leg over. And I'm going to breathe right here. Just breathe and hold. Come on back. Push myself up. I'm going to take my right arm all the way up. And I'm going to thread this right under. I'm going to try to get my shoulder onto the mat. Now, another option for this is you can actually lengthen your legs. You can see my shoulders on the mat. My left shoulder's way up. And to deepen this stretch for the back of your right shoulder, I'm going to imagine that I'm going to roll this left shoulder towards the ground. Again, be gentle. Just take a few breaths. And I'm going to untuck very gently. And I'm going to take a minute right here to let my left arm go. And first thing I want to do is I want to lift my right shoulder until my left shoulder is all the way down. Right, you don't want to start this here. You want to come all the way down. Then I'm going to imagine rolling my right shoulder down towards the mat. We'll have a few breaths. And push myself up. Come right into my tabletop. So from my tabletop, I'm going to put my left foot up here where my left hand is. And I'm going to come up. I want to make sure that I'm nice and sturdy. Might need something to lean on, that's fine. I'm going to bring my right foot into my left leg, into my right hand. And I'm going to do a little lean, right? So see that balance? I just lost my balance there. You want to make sure you're stable. If you feel like you're going to fall over, let go of that leg, right? Just a little lean, lengthening my right quad. And we're just about done here. Switch from tabletop. Right foot up. Sit up nice and tall. Left foot, left hand. Little lean. And come on back. Few neck twists. You might want to add some calf stretches. Turning to the right. Just your gaze. Come up to the left. A little half circle. Come up again to the left. This time chin to chest. To the left, chin to chest to the right. And then ear to shoulder. Shoulders are relaxed, ear to shoulder. So saying you might want to add a couple calf stretches. You get a handy staircase, that's always great, right? Or one of those curbs in a parking lot that has the angle on it. Excellent place for a calf stretch. So that was it. There's your 30 minutes. I hope you have a fabulous week. Bring free weights next week, 1, 2, or 3 pounds. 2 are ideal. Soup cans in a pinch. And I'll see you later.